All right, everybody, this is our last night at our vacation in Cancun. So let me go through what we used and what we didn't. Okay, starting with me. I packed 4 dresses and I wore all 4 of these dresses. I wore 3 tank tops while I was here. For bottoms, I wore this and these biker shorts that I have on right here. As for undergarments, I used all of my underwear, which was 6 pairs. I used a strapless bra to go under my dresses, 2 pairs of socks for the time we were here, and a regular bra. All right, swimsuits. I packed 4 swimsuit tops and I packed 3 swimsuit bottoms. I packed a long sleeve sun shirt as well as my sun hat, and I used all of my swimsuits and all of my sun gear. All right, as for the things I did not use while I was here, I have 3 extra pair of socks, 1 extra tank top, an extra bra and a sports bra, 2 pairs of shorts that I never used, and pajamas that I never used because I just walked around my room in the nice fancy robes that they let us use while we're here. Lastly, shoes. I wore Crocs. I packed a pair of fancy sandals to go with my dresses. I packed a pair of regular sandals, and I packed a pair of tennis shoes to go to the gym. I never wore those tennis shoes. The Crocs I wore on day 1 and never wore them afterwards. The fancy sandals I wore every single day to supper, and the regular sandals I wore every single day out and about. All right, as for Carl, when it came to underwear, I packed 7 pairs. And by the time we get home, he will have used 6 of them. T-shirts, he wore 3 different t-shirts. And then for polos, he wore all of his polos, which was 3 polos. Carl also had 2 pairs of basketball shorts that he wore, 1 pair of fancy shorts that he wore to meals, as well as a tank top, another t-shirt that he'll be wearing tomorrow as well. This is what we have left for Carl that he did not wear. So we have the 1 pair of underwear. We have 1 t-shirt, a Hawaiian button-up that he never wore, and a relaxed polo, not a fancy polo. He packed 3 swimsuit bottoms and he only wore 2 of them. He has 1 more pair of athletic shorts and a pair of fancy shorts that he did not wear. For shoes, Carl brought a pair of Hey Dudes, which he wore every day for our meals. And he brought his athletic shoes to work out in, which he never wore. And he brought a pair of flip-flop sandals, which he wore a few times. Most of the time, honestly, he was in his water shoes, which we also had, a pair for him and a pair for me. All right, everybody, we got all of our clothes packed into our vacuum seal bag. The whole point of the video that I made was to show you what I started with and what we actually used while we were on vacation. Make sure you got a good pair of biker type shorts. Make sure you got some comfy dresses or comfy shirts. And then the rest of it is literally swimsuits. You're in the Caribbean, you are at a beach resort. Why would you not just wear swimsuits?